For thousands of years, we humans have been looking everywhere for answers. The stars, a deck of cards, even the lines on our own hands. So today, we're going to dig into the incredible, enduring power of fortune-telling.
All right, so let's get right into it. We live in this age of big data, of science, right? We have information at our fingertips, and yet, this ancient art of fortune-telling, it's not just surviving, it's thriving. So what is going on here? What's the secret to its incredible staying power?
Well, to really get it, we've got to look past this idea that it's just, simple superstition. It's way more than that. It's a really complex, deeply human story.
And this is really the key takeaway right here. Fortune-telling, it's never truly been about predicting the future. Nope. It's always been about us, in the here and now. Think of it less like a crystal ball and more like a mirror, reflecting our own inner world back at us.
Okay, so to really grasp how powerful this is, we have to take a step back, way back. Because this whole quest for answers, it's one of the oldest, most universal things we humans do.
So, what does this timeline tell us? It shows that fortune-telling was never some weird, fringe thing. It's a global human tradition that's just, it's adapted its tools over the centuries. We've gone from looking at animal entrails in ancient Babylon to swiping through tarot apps on our phones. The technology is worlds apart, but that fundamental human need to know, it hasn't changed one bit.
And it's not just that it's old. The sheer variety is just incredible, right? You've got palm reading, coffee grounds, card readings. Cultures all over the world came up with their own unique ways to tackle the exact same problem. What's going to happen next? You can almost think of each method as a different language for talking about the future.
Okay, so if it's not really about seeing the future, then what's it for? What's its real job? Well, this is where we get to the psychological heart of it all.
This right here is a huge shift in how we think about this. The promise is, I can tell you your future. But the real function, the thing it actually does, is help us feel in control of the present. It's like a compass. It doesn't show you the destination, but it helps you feel like you know which way you're pointing, especially when you're feeling totally lost.
So really, it's like this psychological toolkit we pull out for life's biggest, messiest challenges. Think about it. When you're facing a huge decision or you're just super stressed out, what fortune-telling can do is give you a story, a narrative, a possible path forward. And that can be incredibly comforting when you feel like you have absolutely no power over your situation.
But, okay, how does it feel so real? Even if you're a total skeptic, you can walk away from a reading thinking, wow, how did they know that? Well, the answer isn't magic or anything supernatural. It's actually all about the predictable and kind of funny quirks of our very own brains.
And this gets at a paradox that I think lives inside all of us, right? It's that classic battle between the head and the heart. Your logical brain, your head, might be sitting there going, this is silly, there's no way this is real, but your emotional brain, your heart, is just soaking up the comfort and the hope it's offering. And you know what? It's a kind of cognitive dissonance we're often perfectly happy to just live with.
This first one is a big one, subjective validation. So a fortune teller says something super general, like, you've been worried about a big decision lately. Who hasn't? But because it feels so specific to you right now, your brain goes, whoa, they're the real deal. Our minds are just fantastic at filling in the blanks and making it personal.
Okay, next up is our brain's love of a good highlight reel. It's called selective attention. So, say a psychic makes 10 predictions. 9 of them are complete misses, but one of them, a direct hit. What do we remember? We remember the hit. We focus on that one success as absolute proof and just conveniently forget the 9 failures. Our memory basically edits the experience for us, giving us this totally false sense of accuracy. It's confirmation bias in action.
And then there's this fascinating one, the Pygmalion effect, or a self-fulfilling prophecy. This is where a prediction actually changes your behavior. So a fortune teller says you're going to get that job offer. Suddenly, you're walking into interviews with more confidence, you're more prepared, you're putting out better energy. And then you get the job. Was it magic? Or was it that your newfound belief and effort are what actually made it happen? You made the prophecy come true.
So, let's pull all these threads together now. We've got the history, the psychology, the clever tricks our brains play on us. What does it all add up to?
Well, it comes down to this. The real magic isn't in the tarot cards or the tea leaves. It's inside our own heads. The true, lasting power of fortune-telling is its incredible ability to tap directly into our deepest human needs. That desire for hope, for a sense of control, for meaning, and all of that is supercharged by those predictable little shortcuts our brains are just wired to take.
And that leaves us with a pretty fascinating question to think about, doesn't it? Even if fortune-telling can't actually show us the future, it definitely reveals something profound about us. It shows us the timeless needs of the human heart, and it proves our amazing ability to find meaning, even when we're staring into the great unknown.